As we are entering in the darkest days of the year, my little kingdom is all excited to get ready for winter. The tree is shining with lights outside on the balcony, and the candles are providing a beautiful glow and warmth inside. Another little delight of December for me, I always look forward to, is sleeping in my Christmas bedsheets to enjoy these long dark nights even more. I found those holy bedsheets a couple of years ago. I didn't find better ones yet, so I keep using those, and it's always a joy to sleep in these bedsheets because they are only used once a year, which makes them very special. Every year in December there is a Christmas tree catastrophe in my kingdom, and it always happens at night. Last Sunday at 6 a.m. I was awakened suddenly by a huge noise and heard Clochette rushing into my room, and I quickly thought it would have something to do with the tree. And it was the case, so I put it back in place and secured it with a string attached to a nail to the window wood frame. And this tree catastrophe usually happens when the tree gets drier and drier after several days or weeks. During autumn and December, most of my time is spent in the studio, on my desk, editing workshops or videos, and I often crave for fresh air and walks in nature. So I try as much as I can to enjoy moments during the week to celebrate the beginning of my favorite season. And last Sunday I needed some fresh air and more holy to decorate the kitchen and to give to a friend too. So I took advantage of the gentle December sun to enjoy a nice walk at the park just near my home, which I had all by myself. December and Christmas give us also the permission to become a child again and to dream of old cherished toys belonging to past centuries. For the new Christmas workshop, I wanted to create some puppet toys which move their arms and legs when they are pulled by a string, just like good old toys. So we do 2 toys, like this one, a bear toy with his Christmas pudding and some oranges, and a classic polichinelle inspired by the Commedia dell'arte, which was a very, very popular character in the 18th century. It's a toy which always appears in books, memoirs, letters, when it is mention of toys and children and the cherished toys. It's always polichinelle which is mentioned. So the inspiration for these antique toys for the new Christmas workshop, Carousel and Antic Toys, came from a magazine for children which I had, and I even did a video many years ago on YouTube about it, which I found in the old bookshop. And it's an old book which contains many magazines, monthly magazine for children, and in each magazine there was a page to encourage and help children to make their own toys. So it was for pretty much 12 years old children, teenagers or children. At this time, in the late 19th century, early 20th, children at 12 years old were still interested by toys and creating and building things. It's probably a little less true these days. I don't know if a lot of children would enjoy creating something like that these days. I don't know, maybe. For those of us who didn't totally grow up and who like old toys, you have the possibility this year with me to create a puppet toy like that, which can move. That's the principle of it. So we are doing 2, a bear like this one and a polichinelle. So the principle is that he can move like that, which is pretty fun. I really think it's pretty fun that he can move. And the teddy bear is more for Christmas. He has a Christmas pudding, he has some oranges, and the polichinelle is more like the classic polichinelle which came from my magazine. And I wanted to have a really more classical 18th century toy, because in the 18th century, also 19th, this one was late 19th century, this character from the Italian theatre, La Commedia dell'arte, was very popular, and it was really like this character every children would have known and wanted to have among their toys. He had a big nose, a big belly, a big hangback. He was a little scary, but children would have loved this one. And I really wanted to have one in my little collection of decors for Christmas. Maybe Christmas is a bit the celebration of toys too, so it's quite fun to have antique toys. So we are doing this one, and in the workshop we are also doing a carousel. And the carousel will arrive in January. That's why it's a Christmas and winter workshop. It's a bit the last time I do something for Christmas, I believe. We will see, but I will not do the Christmas workshop as I used to do in the past, simply because after so many years and actually so many decades creating and being in the race for Christmas, I start to be a little out of breath with that, and when I do all the Halloween and autumn season, I don't have really the time I need to do another big thing for Christmas. I did it for a few years, but it's really exhausting. So right now I thought, getting older and slower, I would rather do something in January at my own pace, which would be more a winter theme. And this year we are doing something for Christmas, which are these toys, and also another toy, which will be a winter toy for January. The winter carousel videos will arrive in the workshop, in the new Christmas workshop, on January 10. So it's going to arrive this winter after the December season. And there will be 4 animals on the carousel which will turn. It's a moving carousel which will have the possibility to turn as a carousel does. So there will be a bear, a hare, an ibex and a goose. But of course you will see it in upcoming videos on YouTube too, and of course on the workshop's website. And after all, as January in the past in France was the month of gifts and presents, I don't think it's such a bad thing that we are also doing something in January to start the year properly. So if you are interested to join this one, just know that there is a launching offer which will start on December 15 till December 22. And you will have all the videos, all the content for the carousel
which is the second part of this workshop, in January. And as this workshop arrives much later than the other ones, he will be open till mid-January also. You will have all the information on my workshop's website, learnthemagicofpaper.com, and under this video if you are interested. And just know also that all the other Christmas workshops, the musical paper Christmas, the old fairy tale Christmas, the Christmas workshop with the gingerbread houses, and the Puss in Boots, the Nutcracker workshop too, all of those are going to close their doors in a few days on December 22. So if you think you would be interested to do one of those, maybe for your next Christmas decor next year, you still have a few days to join. For those who will join me for this paper adventure, I hope you will have fun, because it was really a lot of fun to start to make it move. I should come back very soon with another video showing you other December delights. For now, I will leave you here. Thank you very much for your encouragements and your nice messages on my videos. And thank you for those who are joining my workshops and those who joined this year, the past ones, or even who are about to join the new one. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you very soon.